What's going on, YouTube? Currently cleaning out my truck that's still sitting in the driveway. Just in case anybody thought I took the truck back, I got to vacuum it. It's got to be vacuumed, cleaned out, wipe everything down, and I'm finna get back on the road. Advice for the new people out there: I don't really give advice too often, really not at all. But today I'm gonna give the young people advice, the people that's around my age. I'm only 23, by the way. If you didn't know, and the truck is still in the driveway, just in case anybody thought I take it back to quality. I will be taking the truck back, just not anytime soon. Still need it until winter time is over. I wouldn't dare go to a dealership and buy a truck for $100,000, let's say like a W900 in cash during the winter time. That makes really no sense to me. But what I'm doing is I'm cleaning my truck because I'm finna get ready to get back on the road, and it needs cleaning. What I'm using, got these Clorox disinfectant wipes. You can use that or bleach. I really didn't want to go through a bunch of paper towels. These was cheaper, so, and it's sort of like bleach, you know, it's disinfectant. So I just pretty much do this maybe every month. I clean the inside of my truck. You know, I got the vacuum just off camera right there. But what kind of advice can I give to new people? Because I got some advice that I can give you. Let's say you just like me, you don't have any bills whatsoever. Maybe except for maybe a cell phone bill. I know some of the young people, they got to pay for a cell phone bill. So, but besides that, if you don't have any bills like health insurance, dental, and all that, just like me, what kind of advice can I give you? It's a good question. It's a good question. It's gonna take me a minute to wipe everything down. So let's say you're just starting off in trucking, okay? When you go to training, what I would recommend you to do is to get you a credit card, just in case when you're with your trainer something go bad and you get put off the truck and you gotta find your way back home. I know when I first started trucking, my trainer put me out up in Boston, Massachusetts. Yep, I was training with Prime Inc. My trainer put me out in Boston, Massachusetts in February of the winter time during a snowstorm. It was like 6 inches of snow outside. Of course, he didn't make the decision to put me off Prime Inc. Somebody had called this phone from Prime Inc. What was the dude's name? Give me a second, because I don't forget people's names. I'm going to remember his name now. His name was Stan. Stan, I know he still worked there too. Y'all know who Stan is. It's only one Stan now that does training. Stan called my trainer and had him drop my ass off as close as he could to the Greyhound station. And it was like a 34-hour bus ride back to the house. So get you a credit card so you don't end up like me. I didn't have no credit at all, so I didn't have no credit. I didn't have no cash at the time. So luckily they paid for the bus ticket. Otherwise, I don't know what the hell I would have did. So when you're in training, go ahead and get you a credit card. Keep some cash on you. Really need the credit card because with the credit card, you know you can get home. You can rent a car. You can call up Uber with that credit card. You can do everything right there through your mobile phone, okay? Next piece of advice is I want you to decide, what do you want to do when you get ready to come out here and trucking? Do you want to do dry van, refrigerated, flatbed? Those are usually people's main three options. You know, depending on where you live, you might have other options beyond that. I know some people you could start off as a car hauler. You could start off doing livestock. You could start off doing a lot of things. Um, in order to start off like that, like doing car hauling, the livestock hauling, you gotta of course be hired by an owner operator, and that's really the easiest way to get in to something like car hauling at that early stage. But decide what you want to do in the long term, okay? And what I mean by long term is after a year, let's say you pick drive-in, okay? You pick drive-in, you do drive-in for 1 year, and you decide you ain't making enough money like I was, okay? Because that's what happened to me. And the only next option you get is to go on an operator. Because there's no progress from drive-in, you know. After that, it's on operator. That's next on the list. If you do refrigerated, it's pretty much the same as drive-in. There's no promotion, okay? But if you go on a flatbed, after a year, you got some options. Tanker, that's what I forgot. Drive-in, flatbed, there's FedEx. Where's my package? They speeding too. They gotta get them packages off their truck. Shout out to FedEx. They got my package for Christmas on time. But if you do flatbed, after a year, you say, man, you know what? I ain't making enough money. You can go on operator, but you got other options. Unlike, drive-in and refrigerated, you can just switch the trailer. Meaning you can go from flatbed to step deck, double drop. You know what I'm saying? You can switch the trailer and continue as a company driver, making more money. For example, you can, let's say you was working at Prime for a year doing flatbed, and once your year hit, you decided you want to make some more money, you can go sign on with companies like ATS. I believe you can start with them after a year. And ATS will progress you on to the next trailers if you want to learn like heavy hauls. So you got more options than us driving or refrigerator drivers. Same thing with tanker. After a year, let's say you go to Prime Eco or Snyder and you're doing tankers, and after a year hauling food grade tankers, liquids, it's mostly just food grade. After a year, you decide, you know what? I ain't making enough money. Guess what you can do? You can just go to a company that will put something different in the tanker. Like, you can get hazmat, and I guess you can haul, I'm not sure the stages of tankers, so maybe instead of hauling food, you can move on to some type of liquid or chemical or something else. Or you can be an operator hauling liquid. But tanker and flatbed will give you different options, okay? Now, as far as drive-in or reefer goes, there are other options also for us, but it's not with the refrigerated trailer. You see, after a year of doing drive-in and refrigerated, you can take the experience and switch the trailer out completely. You can go to car hauling, United Road after 6 months, which I still encourage people after 6 months of driving to just go and try to get on with United Road and haul cars once you get 6 months of experience. I still recommend that. That is what I recommend. Especially if you still gonna be OTR, that's what I still recommend that. Y'all don't know, but I did get hired on with United Road. I just didn't take it at the time because it was OTR and they wanted me to stay out 3 to 4 weeks before going home. And that was the main reason I didn't go. I didn't want to stay out 3 to 4 weeks. They didn't have a terminal near me. The nearest terminal was up in somewhere in Ohio. And my recruiter She told the truth. Thank God. But I mean, I was OTR at the time, but 3 to 4 weeks without going home, man, I don't know, man. That's sometimes things happen. What about wintertime? Oh man, I don't know about that 3 to 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So decide what type of trailer you want to haul that's gonna make you the most money, okay? Cause you out here for the money. If you listening to me, you out here for the money. You're not out here to get away from home, to get away from moms, to get away from the girlfriend. You are out here for the money. Not no lifestyle, okay? The lifestyle will come with it. But everybody's lifestyle is different. So, I mean, my lifestyle, nothing has changed. So, I mean, you are out here for the money if you were listening to me. Because when you're out here for the money, what ends up happening is, I was talking to one guy, he was working at Swift for 4 years. He said he was up to like 38 or 39 cents. And he asked me, he was like, hey man, look, I've been here for 4 years. Shout out, I forgot your name. You hit me up on Messenger. This was a while back, maybe like 3 months ago. I know he still watched the channel. He was like, I've been at Swift for 4 years. I think it was back in fall. And he asked me, he said, hey man, I want to make some more money. He asked me, should he train at Swift? And I had to verify how much he told me he was making. He said he was finna go to 39 cents, or either he was at 38 cents. I don't know which one it was, but first thing I told him was, how in the world have you been driving trucks for 4 years with Swift and you making the exact same thing I started with? I started over at night at 38 cents. How in the world with 4 years of experience can you be making the exact same thing as me? That makes absolutely no sense. After a year at night, they bump you up a penny to 39 cents. So how in the world, what, I don't get it. But I guess YouTube wasn't around back then, I don't know. But YouTube is around now. There's people out there, there's a lot of y'all out there that's like that. You at the start of companies, and you end up getting satisfied with how much money you're making. But when you're out here for the money, you're gonna look at your experience and say, hey man, you know what? The money is great, but hell, I got 4 years of experience. It's companies that will pay me damn near double my paychecks for less work, and I could probably be home. Because he was OTR for 4 years. But anyways, I told him, yeah, if you want to make some more money, go ahead and, if he want to do the trainer, if it's for him, he could do the trainer. If he didn't want to do the trainer, I advise him, you need to go ahead and just quit Swift altogether, and we need to find you a whole new company. I mean, 4 years of experience working at Swift is I don't know what he was expecting. It'd be different if he was working out for 4 years as a trainer, because that's different. You know, there's guys over at night that's making $3,000 a week being a trainer as a company driver. Okay, and I know that for a fact because y'all know I was asked to be a trainer over at night, and as I was on my way out the door trying to decide if I was going to be a trainer or if I was going to go ahead and do the owner operator thing, they had shown me some of the trainers' checks as a last ditch effort to keep me there. So there are trainers that are making $3,000 take home a week, which is definitely better than some of the owner operators out here, especially me, because I don't believe I was taking home $3,000 a week. Maybe one time since I've been out here, I believe I got like $3,100, maybe twice at the most. But yeah, there are company drivers making more than owner operators now. Wait a minute, give me 1 second. Where y'all finna go?
Justin, can you take me to a restaurant and get some food?
Where y'all finna go?
To get something to eat. Can you take me?
From where? Get out.
Can you take me?
Y'all finna go now?
Can you
Oh,
take
here I
me?
come.
No, can I ride with you?
No, I'm not going nowhere.
Can I ride with you?
Let me get right back to y'all. We're finna go get something to eat. Alright, I'm back YouTube. So for my new people that's around my age getting into trucking, I told you how I want you to think about this trucking. So you don't end up like me. I did refrigerated most of my entire career. And I really don't got no other options in a refrigerated field unless I switch. Cause for me, my options is real simple. I can get my own refrigerated trailer or drive-in trailer, and I can continue on with the refrigerated path, which I am still doing refrigerated. I'm just telling you, when you get to my position, how your options are sort of set up. Keep my truck nice and clean. Wipe down everything. It's the CB radio right there. At one point in time, I was using this CB radio heavy for the people that actually know what happened in my last job. That CB radio is the reason it kept me out of a lot of trouble in my last job. For, like I said, the people that got me added on Facebook that know what actually happened in my last job. Nice and clean. But anyways, so get you a credit card. Because when you out here and you got you a credit card, you know, if you OTR, you can build up some pretty good credit, especially if they start you out with a low limit, something you can afford. Let's say you're making $1,000 a week. You go to Capital One, they give you maybe a $300 limit. Well, I mean, you know you can afford it, but don't be maxing the card out now. I ain't tell you to do all that. I'm just telling you can build your credit. You're going to be OTR. You can use that credit card and buy food, assuming you use it responsibly. You know, most people say not to put food on the credit card. It gives me discounts, but that's because I pay the bill on time. Now what else? What else? What else? Hello. Hello. What's up? You just woke up? I'm gonna get back to y'all after this phone call.